Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Last Night's Truck League. Here we are for the playoffs, round one here, presented by McConey Setup Shop. And we're here at Michigan International Raceway. Boy, they got a pretty nice evening out here for racing. 65-degree air temperature. Winds are a bit gusty at 9 miles an hour. Track temperature is 87 degrees. And they're getting close to the end of practice here. And yeah, they're going to have two faster pairs, 3 complete sets of tires, the set they start with, and then 2 more, I believe, and 80 laps of racing here tonight at this 2-mile Michigan International Speedway. As always, we always appreciate you joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know each time we go live, click that notification bell. As we wind down here, getting ready to finish practice here. Like I said, we're going into the playoffs. But first, now, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors here, McConey Setup Shop, and the primary sponsor for tonight's race, and thank them for their support all season long. And with Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. Midwest Motor Customs and Monster Tech Simulation Design, made in Germany. Now, as we go into the playoffs, let's take a look at the playoff rules here. Now, after the last week of the regular season, which was last week, the top 10 finishers on points advance to the playoffs, and the points will be reset. Now, all of the winners from the regular season will have 2 points added to the total of the first playoff race to acknowledge, just their effort for, winning a race during the season. Then after the first playoff race, the top 5 finishers will advance to the season finale, and points will be reset again. And the winner of the last race will be the championship winner. Take a look at the clock on the wall here and see how much time is left. We have about 3 minutes left, and we're going to take a very quick break before we head on down to the track for qualifying. You're watching Last Night's Truck League here on Rice Motorsports TV.
What you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
All right, let's see who's out on track there. As the clock winds down here, there's Mike Simon. He's on track at the moment. Currently 5th fastest there. What kind of times Mike's put down there? His best time is 39.693. There's Kevin Mahoney Jr., 4th fastest with a 39.624. There's James Trammell in the 20 machine. Currently 14th fastest with that 39.849. There's the number 10 of Greg Moore. He's been one of the guys battling up the front there week in and week out. Currently 13th fastest with that 39.847. How about Travis Eccles there in that number 72 truck there. Currently 8th fastest with a 39.771. There's A.J. Green, 07 truck there, 3rd fastest at the moment with that 39.622. There's a 75 of David Bonnet. We see, David Bonnet, he was right up there in the thick of things right there at there in Phoenix, boy, I tell you. And He was right there with the leaders the entire race. I mean, Mr. Consistency all the way through. It's not showing the current time for him. He may not have posted an actual lap time yet. Time's just about, I only have about 15 seconds left in the practice session here. May have just arrived to the circle. Let's see what if he posts a time as he calls the line here. And let's see. It looks like he was 7th fastest as the checkered flag came out. So, and here we go now, rolling into qualifying here. In 5 minutes of qualifying, we'll see who comes out on track first here. Now, it's all the cars all the trucks are gonna be coming out at the same time, but we can only see one at a time. So, we'll just lock in on a few of them as they go. I think there's Adam Ailshire out there. There he goes. Probably the other trucks are on the track as well right now. As we see some times, you'll see them post up on the left side of your screen there. This will be his first hot lap. Adam making his way down the back stretch here, hugging that outside wall there. He may be one of the first trucks to cross the line, put a time on the board. I haven't seen anybody else post up a time yet. Let's see what he gets as he crosses the line. Looks like he will be the first, all right. And so far, that 39.869, that'll be the time to beat. Oh, there goes A.J. Green. He just bumped him, and Greg Moore bumped A.J. Green that quick. Greg Moore now on the pole with that 39.835. Sean McLaughlin right now currently in second position with that 39.847. Kevin Mahoney Jr. in third spot at 39.857. Moore still at the pole for the moment. Just under 3 minutes to go. Mike Simon, he's fourth fastest at the moment. I think that's his first time lap. I think he's coming around now to complete his second hot lap here. Let's see if he can pick it up here. He just got bumped down to 6. Let's see if he can move back up. And he improves. He doesn't actually improve his time. He actually slowed down just a little bit. That second lap, 39.877. Boy, look at the pole. New pole setter, David Bonnet, 39.804. There's the 10 of Greg Moore. He's finished. Steve McLaurin looks like he's done. He's fourth fastest. Looks like just about everybody's done. So now they have a couple of moments now. They may just roll it over to the race session if everyone is finished qualifying. Looks like we've got 19 cars in the 19 trucks in the server here tonight. Doesn't look like anybody else is coming on track at the moment. I'm tempted to go see if I can grab a driver, but we'll see what happens here. See if they go ahead. Now, they may actually be having a quick driver's meeting, and so we'll get ready. They may let the clock count down, and they'll let it roll into the thing, so into the main session. So we'll take a very quick break, and we'll be right back here watching last night's Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, look like they're getting ready to get this show on the road here. And as they get ready to roll off here, let's take a look at that starting lineup. On the pole, we've got David Bonnet starting first. Dakota Moniz, second position. Greg Moore, third. Fourth, we have Seba Combs. Sean McLaughlin, fifth. Kevin Mahoney, sixth. Mike Simone, seventh. AJ Green, eighth. Adam Elshire, ninth. Jesse Thornock rounding out the top 10. Then we have Ryan Ferrara in the 11th position. Michael Pimpera in the 12th spot. Starting 13th, we have Jad Khalif, a league owner there, in 13th position. Colin Forrester, in the 14th position. James Trammell, 15th. Gerald Space, 16th position. Corey Wakefield, 17th. Travis Eccles, 18th. And Christopher Budd rounding out the field in 19th position. Bonnet, your pole setter. Getting ready for 80 laps of action here in Michigan International Speedway. Bonnet already dropping that clutch, and even right here before the start of the race, doing a little fuel saving. Lights are out on the pace car. Gonna try. I mean, that's something right there, folks. Might be a fuel mileage race here tonight. Boy, the excitement's building here as they come around. Pace car will be heading into pit road as they make their way out of turn 4. Field is lined up nicely there. There's the pace car coming in. As they come to the line, they're waiting for that green flag.
Green flag.
And we got a green flag, and we're racing here in Michigan. Bonnet got to a good start, but guess what? Dakota Moniz got a better one. He immediately moves to the front of the 75 truck, and boy, he is off and running, folks. There's Seba Corns back there, third position, trying to see if he can also pass the 75 on the outside. Kevin Mahoney Jr. right behind him there. Mahoney Jr., he's going to also go by the 75. David Bonnet starting to fall back just a little bit. There's A.J. Green coming up behind the 66 of Kevin Mahoney Jr. You can see McCorns. He's trying that low line, see if he can take that lead spot from Dakota Moniz. Right now, they crossed the line. Moniz still was scored the leader that time around. Boy, is it going to hold? Here they go down the backstretch. We'll see what happens here as they make their way down the backstretch. They start to get in line here now. As they cross the line, Dakota Moniz continues to lead. We're on lap number 3. By Seba Collins, Kevin Mahoney Jr., A.J. Green. Dream just moved up to the 3rd spot. There he is battling for that position as they go down the backstretch, trying to get it from Kevin Mahoney Jr. I think he might be able to hold on now. Looks like he will as they go to turn 3. Further back, there's James Trammell. He's one of the upper-comers in the league here, one of the newer drivers, and he is definitely showing his pace here early on, staying right on the heel of those top runners. They're taking a look on the inside of Mahoney Jr. I think Trammell is going to try to make a move, and he will move him up to the 4th position. Michigan is a really great track to race at. Nice wide track, plenty of lanes to choose to battle it. Boy, they're all going to be going after it here tonight. There's A.J. Green taking a look down on the inside. And boy, he just drives right under Seba Corns, and James Trammell comes right with him, right to that 2nd position. AJ, and look at James Trammell taking a look down on the inside as they go into turn 3. James Trammell, he's not wasting any time. He's moving right ahead of the 07 into that 2nd spot. Trying to draw a bead now on Dakota Moniz. Like I've said before, now these two, they've raced together in other series, and so they know how to race together. They might team up here and see what they can do. They keep going 1-2 here for a while. We'll see what happens. Dakota, he's been out front ever since he got by David Bonnet right there on the first green flag lap. And no one has been quite that close to him. James Trammell, he rocketed past the 07. A.J. Green trying to see if he can return the favor as they come down to cross the line to start lap 7. Trammell able to stay in front at the moment. Green might be getting a run on him, thinking about it as they go down into turn 1. Doesn't quite get there. Trammell will hold on for the moment. Dakota Moniz, he's holding a good pace there, staying ahead of everybody, staying out of trouble. There's A.J. Green taking a look down on the inside. He's going to turn 3. He's going to drive under the 20. Here comes the 24 car, Colin Forrester. Now Colin, he's no slouch either by any stretch of the imagination. He definitely has the means to get up to the front. He's trying to get by the 20, following the 07 on that inside line. James Trammell still holding on to the 2nd place, and actually now he's decided he's going to go ahead and try to see if he can pass the 5 car. Boy, Dakota Moniz, he really went high there. I'm not sure, did he make contact? I don't think he made contact with the wall. But boy, he lost 2 positions there. Now back to 3rd, now make it 4th position. And The other folks in the top 5 are slowly trying to get past the 5 truck. Oh, AJ Green got it just a little bit sideways there coming off of turn 2. Exciting racing going here, folks. They're taking right along Mike Pimpere there as they go to turns 3 and 4. He's going to try to get under the 5 car, Dakota Moniz. Now currently running in the 4th position. Didn't quite able to make that pass on the 5 truck. Just about to go 3 wide coming off the turn there. AJ Green and company. Boy, they got a little together there, mixing it up, going down the backstretch. Forrester now almost going to be the meat in the sandwich. There's the 11 there, Adam Elshire. He's trying to get into the mix here as well. And now they're like nose to tail. They go down into turn 1 here, lap 11 of 80. Very fast pace for a 2-mile track. Boy, these laps really click off fast. And a little bit of a gap starting to form now. Oh, we got a spin. Who was that? Was that Adam Elshire? Yeah, Elshire's a little bit in trouble there. Down to 13th position. He was able to continue on, but had a little bit of a spin. Meanwhile, there's Colin Forrester. He's in the 2nd position there. Dakota Moniz is once again back to the front. AJ Green, Michael Pimpere, they're going at it back there for 3rd and 4th position. And behind them, Seba Corns, and Seba's actually trying to make a move on James Trammell. He does pick up that 5th position. Ryan Ferraro is back there in the 12th machine, running in the 7th position. As you can see, they're starting to space out now as we go further back. Corey Wakefield, he's running 8th. Mike Simone back there in, well, say 10th position now. He was 9th. I think he just got passed by Jesse Thornhoff. Kevin Mahoney Jr., he was running up there in the front. Now he's back in the 11th spot. Travis Eccles is also back there mid-pack in 12th position. There's Gerald Space. This is like the 2nd group of cars back here now. He's leading that 2nd group. Gerald Space is leading the 10 of Greg Moore. Greg Moore is under a bit of pressure there. He just got passed by lead owner Jan Khalifa in the 22 machine. And now Michael Pimpere is back there. We saw him get loose. Now he's mixing it up with the 46th of Sean McLaughlin. And David Bonnet, your pole setter. Not sure exactly. He turned a good qualifying. Sometimes guys will turn a really good qualifying lap, but the race pace might not just be there, and just not the track hasn't come to the 75 just yet. Or he's just trying to save his tires. You never know. It might be some strategy. Never know. There's Christopher Budd behind him there, running in the 19th position. Meanwhile, at the front, Dakota Moniz, he continues to lead now, lap 15 of 80. He's got Michael Pimpere hot on his heels, followed by AJ Green. Colin Forrester, Stephen Cohen, Ryan Ferraro, James Trammell, Jesse Thornott, Corey Wakefield, and Mike Simone, your top 10. Flying into these turns. I like tracks like this because this seems like you just fly into the turns. Making their way down the backstretch. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the crossing the line there to start lap 16. They were coming out of 4 there when we did that onboard shot. Flying down into turns 1 and 2. Moniz fought his way back up to the front. now. He's trying to put a little distance between him and the rest of the field, just a little bit. He's got about a truck length. And as soon as I say that, Michael Pimpera tries to close the gap, and he's getting a run on him a little bit. As they come down to the line, Dakota will probably get there first. He will lead start of lap 17 there. And as soon as he got away, there they are right there with him once again. Looks like about the top 6 there, or I'd say 5, are really starting to pull away from the rest of the pack there. And there's Steve Coins, and look behind him. You can see the rest of the field, the separation that they've got now from the rest of the field. He's right there in the thick of things. It's almost like we have like maybe about three groups of battling going on here in Michigan. AJ Green manages to get under the 5 of Dakota Moniz. He is your new leader. Whoa, somebody got a little squirrely there. And that Dakota Moniz, and he went really low, taking that really low line as they go into 3 and 4 here. Still showing the 3rd position. Trying to make a run under Colin Forrester there. He's not close enough yet to get a run on the 24 truck. Green and Forrester, they do run together a lot, and they're going to see if they can stay up there at the front. See McCorns, he's still battling up with Michael Pimpera there, currently battling up for that 4th position. Down into turn 1. See him hanging right on there, right rear corner of that 5 truck. Might have been trying to catch a little bit of a side grab as he races down the back stretch. Dakota Moniz, he's really running staying down low there. Wide as this track is, and I can definitely see them going, you know, this thing may go green from flag to flag here, folks. I mean, there's just so much room to race each other, and so many different lines that you can take through the turn. He's now in the 5th position, AJ Green continuing to lead there. Colin Forrester 2nd, followed by the 15 of Cedar Coins. And now they're starting to put a little bit of a gap between them and Michael Pimpera. About 3/10 of a second, almost 4/10 of a second back to the 13 truck. There they are, there's Pimpera. He's got a bit of a gap between him and Dakota Moniz. Jesse Thornock. He's trying to catch up to that front group and doing a good job so far. Only running in that 7th position. Nice gap between him and look at he's like almost 3.5 seconds back to James Trammell. And I'm not sure what happened to Trammell. Boy, he was right up there battling with the leaders. Now he's back there with the 2nd group. Both him and Kevin Mahoney Jr. There he's battling with Travis Eccles. They're all battling for that 8th position. Mahoney in 8th, Trammell in 9th, Eccles in 10th. Right behind them is Corey Wakefield. Trying to see if he can get in a little bit closer. A little further back, Adam Aylshire, you know, he had that sort of a half spin, a little bit of a spin. We saw him get loose on the back stretch there, and he had been up there near the front, and now he's back there in the 13th position. He's a little over 2 seconds behind Jad Khalif, who's running 12th. 3/4 of a second ahead of Simone. We got the leaders on pit road. AJ Green coming down pit road, followed by Colin Forrester there, and then the 5 of Dakota Moniz. He's down to his pit stall. See who comes out first. Who's that coming down here? That's Forrester. Green will come out second. Oh, and he lights him up. Dakota Moniz lights him up going out of his pit stall there. Trying to hurry up and get up to speed. Forrester and Green already coming out of turn 2 there. More trucks coming in. There's Ryan Ferraro coming in, followed by who's that? There's 20 James Trammell. There's a 22 Jad Khalif coming into his pit stall. Corey Wakefield is in. There's Gerald Space making his way down to his spot. Pole sitter David Bonnet right behind him. Okay, Bonnet made some contact with the wall there. See a little cosmetic damage there on that 75 truck. Don't know if he'll use a faster paradigm. It's not a super aerodynamic track, and he might use it. Yep, looks like he did. He knocked his fingers back out. Go ahead and get the tires and fuel for the 75. See the corners are coming in behind him. There's Jesse Thornock making his way down. I'm sorry, that's Kevin Money Jr. There's Jesse Thornock right there in the 42 truck. Michael Pimpere also on pit road, just finishing getting his tires. He's down and away. As the pit stop cycle around, as Sean McLaughlin is showing as your leader. Both him and Greg Moore have yet to stop. Everyone else has pitted except for these two here, the 46 and the 10. And looks like Moore is getting ready to come in now. Both him and McLaughlin are starting to come in. Now, if they're playing a fuel mileage game, they may be winning at this point in the race. They both went at least one lap further than everyone else, or maybe a couple of laps here. Down to his pit box there, getting tires going on the 10 truck. While he's doing that, Colin Forrester is now cycled around into the lead. And he is 1.6 seconds ahead of second place AJ Green. Boy, they've gotten a bit spaced out now. Those pit stops really spread everybody out. There's Green. He's right there. And there's Seba Corns right there, now just getting ready to cross the line. He's almost 3 seconds behind the 07 truck, followed by Dakota Moniz. But he's got a lot of company. Michael Pimpere, Ryan Ferraro, they're all right there battling with the 5 truck. Jesse Thornock right behind him. of 80, 10 laps from the halfway point. A little further back, there's Greg Khalif running in the 10th spot. Right behind him, there's the 27 of Mike Simone. Kevin Mahoney Jr. right behind him there. James Trammell, who had been running up the front. Now he's still back there in the 13th position at the moment. There's Corey Ridgefield right underneath him there, trying to see if he can take away that 13th position. There's Christopher Bugs. We haven't seen Christopher all night. There he's running back in 15th position. There's space. Everybody's still on track. And, you know, David Bonnet, he is the only truck that's a lap down. And so not sure what happened for him to be off track. And everybody's off cycle. I mean, because everybody pitted. Now, Bonnet, he stopped on lap 25. And there are a few other trucks that stopped on lap 25 as well. But everybody stayed on pit road unless something happened. And overshot a pit or something. We saw him come in and get that faster car. Looked like he came in and out rather quickly, but he's still showing a lap down. The leader, Colin Forrester, now ahead of AJ Green. See the points right there in the 15 truck. The top two, Forrester and Green, they stopped on lap 24. See the Corns, both him and fourth place Michael Pimpera, they stopped on lap 26. Then you have Travis Eccles running in the top 5 now. He also stopped on lap 24 along with the leaders. And right behind him, Ryan Ferraro stopped on lap 25. Everybody pretty much between lap 24 and 26. Cody Moniz, he stopped on lap 24. Jesse Thorndock a couple laps later on lap 26. And pretty much back and forth there. And that look at Travis Eccles up to the front. He is rocking it to the front ahead of AJ Green. Just like that, another leader here, folks. Boy, they're going to be battling it out, fighting tooth and nail here all race long. And look behind it, things getting a little interesting back here. A bit of traffic here. A lot of battling going on for the, 4th, 5th, 6th positions here. Ferraro now up to the 2nd position. Moniz fighting back. He just passed Colin Forrester there for that 6th position.
Caution. Caution.
Oh, boy, we do have a caution.
Give me your temps there, bud.
Oh, no, it's James Trammell. Wonder what happened. There's a 20 truck. Doesn't look like he had a whole lot of contact with anything. Might have just spun. Let's go ahead and run the replay back here and see if we can see what happened to James here. Here he is. Oh, and it just got away from him. And he did a 360 around. Able to keep the truck down off the track. Good job there maintaining control. No damage whatsoever for the 20 truck. Good car control to keep it down there, and but it did bring out the caution. So we'll see what that does. Now that's going to bunch the field up here. They're racing their way now. They're coming back to pick up the pace car. Slow down on the backstretch here. We're on lap 36 of 80. Now, a lot of these folks know like I said, they pitted roughly 10 laps. Maybe some of them just maybe between 10 and 12 laps ago. And let's see if anybody decides to, you know what, let's go ahead and put some good close to the halfway point. maybe I'll go ahead and throw some tires on this thing and top this thing off with fuel. Because, you know, anytime you have a caution like this, whatever fuel strategy you're on, that's going to change things a little bit. Let's see if they come down pit road, and yes, here they come. Let's see if everybody comes in. Looks like the whole field is going to come in here, folks. Travis Eccles is leading them down. It's be interesting to see if anyone stays out. Now, David Bonnet, he'll have to stay out because he's one lap down. Because only lead lap cars come in on the first time around. There's Bonnet, but he will be able to get that lap back, being having the lucky dog there. So your pole sitter will be able to get on around the track, and he'll get that lap back. I don't know if they've already waved him around or not. He's going to pull up behind oh, there he is. Yeah, he's going by the pace car now. So, yep, he's on his way. All 19 trucks on the lead lap. Everybody making their pit stops. They made their, everybody's pitted, and looked like Ryan Ferraro, he won the battle off of pit road. Travis Eccles in second position, followed by AJ Green, 07 machine. Seba Corns right there in fourth. Then we have Michael Pimpare in the 13th truck. Colin Forrester, sixth. Jesse Thornock in the seventh position. Five truck of Dakota Moniz, eighth. Adam Ailshire. He's got himself back now with this caution. He's got himself back up there inside the top 10 in that ninth spot. And there, Jad Khalif rounding out the top 10. He's followed by the 11 of our Corey Wakefield. Christopher Budd, he's right there in the 12th position. Followed by the 20 of James Trammell, 13th. Kevin Mahoney Jr., 14th spot. Mike Simone in the 15th spot, followed by the 8th truck of Gerald Space. Somebody else went back on the pit road again. Oh, I think that was Bonnet. He was spinning in, and they got that lucky dog pass. There's Sean McLaughlin, 17th spot. Greg Moore back in 18th position. Kind of a surprise to see Greg back there. Boy, he's been such a force in a lot of the races, and pretty much at the back of the pack here. There's David Bonnet, slow to exit pit road. Hope everything's okay for the 75 truck there. Making his way back out onto the track. Make his way around. Lights are out on the pace car. They're getting ready to go to green, folks. Bonnet's trying to catch up with the field. But there he comes now. Just as the pace car goes in, Bonnet makes his way back up.
Green flag.
And
Everybody's rolling.
Again, boy, Ryan Ferraro, he hammered it down and he's away. He's desperately trying to put some distance between him and Eccles, Green, and Corns. Whether or not he'll be able to maintain it, we'll see. But right now, he's got a bit of a gap. I think they're going to catch him, though. He's not that far ahead. Barely 0.3 of a second there ahead of Green and Eccles.
Caution, caution.
We got a caution.
Save us a little here. Nice and smooth. Cool your tires off. Get your fans on.
Greg Moore and James Trammell come together. Is there anybody else there? I didn't see anybody else. Pace car is out. See, Gerald Space is also involved. Oh my goodness. Did not see that coming, folks. Let's go ahead and look at the replay here, see if we can see what happened. We'll slow it down. Oh, looks like the 3. He's really tight on the 20, and I think he got him turned around there. Oh, no, did he? Boy, look at Kevin Mahoney Jr. Is he going to get by the 20? He grazes him just a little bit. 16 passes him out on the high side. Oh, looks like the 27. He managed to squeeze by on the outside. McLaughlin there on the inside. Oh, and there's Gerald Space. He was the unlucky one, and also Greg Moore, also unlucky. Those are the 2 that were unfortunately made contact with the 20. And that's what happened there to bring out that caution. Perhaps burn a fast repair for sure now. Makes his way around. And Gerald Space, he's making his way in. Mahoney Jr. also. Let's see. Did I hear somebody blow up? I hope I didn't hear somebody blow up. Boy, look at the 10 of Greg Moore. Definitely going to use a fast repair on that 10 truck. Looks like he's almost getting pushed. I wonder if his motor blew. I think that's what happened. He's getting a push by the 8 truck there, Gerald Space. I think he's just cruising down, Yep, he's coasting down to his pit stall. Get that fast repair. Did he get there? Oh, no. Did he not make it to his pit stall? Okay, he's still able to move. Okay, it looks like he got a fast repair. I didn't usually kind of see the truck kind of pop and go, but it looked like he was able to get there and get that fast repair. So he is on his way. But doggone it, I mean, he had gotten now he's back to 16th position. Kind of a rough day for Greg Moore. Travis Eccles, not sure what's going on with the 72. He is on pit road, and he is a lap down. And don't know if he had a speeding penalty or what, but he is. I think he's serving some sort of penalty. Might be speeding on pit road. But anyway, Ryan Ferraro, he is your leader now. Along with AJ Green, Forrester, Horns, and Pimpere rounding out the top 5. Simone, he's back on pit road. James Trammell also coming in. I think there's probably one to go. They're probably going to top those tanks off, try to get as much fuel in those trucks as possible. I don't think they're going to need tires. They're probably just topping off the tank. Yeah, that's probably what it was. He's on his way out. So is Trammell. They're making their way down the backstretch. And it should be lap 43 on the restart. Lights are out on the pace car. We'll give a shout out to the folks in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, cheering on your favorite driver. Just past the halfway point here. Making their way through turns 3 and 4. Once again, Ryan Ferraro is going to try to see if he can get another decent start here. Boy, Green and Forrester, though, and Corns, they're going to be right there. They're hard to get away from.
Green, green, green.
Got that green flag for the restart, and we're racing once again here in Michigan. Another good start by the 12 machine there as they go down into turn 1. They're all still battling here. There's AJ Green. Stephen Corns right behind him, all bunched up there nice and good going down the backstretch. Michael Pimpere trying to stay ahead of the 5 Dakota Moniz and 11 of Adam Aylshire. Aylshire now well inside. We're getting pretty close to the top 5 there, trying to see if he can make his way back up there. Front, AJ Green, Colin Forrester is at the point. AJ Green's trying to hunt him down for that lead spot. Seba Corns and Ryan Farrar, they're battling for that 3rd position. Corns trying to run under the 12 there. Dakota Moniz has got a little separation from that lead pack there. He's trying to see if he can get caught up to them. He's got Kevin Mahoney Jr. directly behind him there. Less than 2/10 of a second behind the 5 truck. Mahoney Jr. trying to see if he can draw a bead on him and make this pass for that 7th position. He's taking a similar line through turns 1 and 2. Pretty much blocked the door there for the 66 that particular time. Boy, he's getting the Mahoney. He's getting right up on the back of the 5 truck. So you know we're gonna take another crack at this. They come down the front stretch, trying to get a little bit of a draft going on there as they race down to turn 1. Let's see if he's able to get inside. Looks like he's got enough to get inside the 5 this time. There's the 46 of Sean McLaughlin also. Looks like he's trying to follow the 66 down on the inside of the 5. He didn't really stay down there that much, though. He moved back up to the outside when he looks at it. Good racing going on here all through the field. Taking a look on the inside, he kind of juked to the inside there. I think he might have did that to avoid the 66. Oh, looked like the 66 got just a little loose. Well, they're tight going through that time. Boy, they're battling hard for that 8th spot. McLaughlin trying to get it from Dakota Moniz. Mahoney Jr., he's not as close to the 11th truck as he would like to be. Ahead of them is Michael Pimpare. He's starting to get a lot more company. Boy, look at those trucks chasing him. What a 3-4-way battle going on here between Ferraro, Elshire, Moniz, and McLaughlin. They are just getting after it. A little further back, there's Jesse Thornott. Now, that looked like at least a 2-truck gap there on the 20 of James Trammell. And now there's a little bit of battling going on back here. Christopher Buds and Wakefield Simone in space. All battling for different positions back there in this part of their field. Space right behind the 27 of Mike Simone there. See if he can make a move on that 27 truck. Trying to pick up that 12th spot, currently running 13th. They're on now lap 51 of 80. These laps are clicking off fast here, folks. trying to hold on to that 12th spot. Well, he's taking a look on the inside of the 20 at James Trammell. I think he's going, he might get up under there. Let's see what happens. Takes a very low line. Boy, Gerald Space is right there with him, too. I think that was, who was that? Jesse Thornlock I saw down there very low as well. They're going to move back up the track. Simone now looking, dives under Thornlock. Looks like he's just about passed two trucks at the same time. Who was that he passed? Looks like it was Trammell and Thornlock he passed at about the same time almost. Or trying to anyway. He's still right there. He's got past Trammell. Now he's trying to get past Jesse Thornlock. They go through turns 3 and 4. This time he's able to complete the pass. Meanwhile, up the front, look at Kevin Mahoney. He has made it up here. He's right there in the third position. So let's see the points. Mahoney just didn't get past him already, and boy, he had to really get out of it to avoid hitting A.J. Green. He still managed to hold on to that second spot and going to try to make a run and make a dash for that lead position as they go into turns 3 and 4. He's got a run on the 0-7 at the moment. Let's see what happens when he comes out of turn 4. He'll slide up in front of the 0-7. He'll take the lead this time around. Lap 54 now, maybe. Boy, Kevin Mahoney Jr., he is dropping the hammer. He's trying to see if he can pull away from Green and company. Right now he's got about looks like maybe a 2-truck length on this 0-7. Almost 3 or 4 now. He's starting to open that gap. 0.3 of a second now from A.J. Green. See the Corns, he's working on the 0-7, trying to pick up that second position. There's Michael Pempere. He is staying right in there, watching everything transpire in front of him. He's kind of in a good spot there. He can watch the guys in front of him battling with each other and kind of seeing where they're both trying to run, what kind of lines they're trying to run. Making our plan for an attack to see best place to pick off the first truck, if possible. Starting to get spaced out just a little bit. Kevin Mahoney Jr., he has opened that gap up. It's still only about 0.3 of a second. It looks like it's starting to get bigger though. Now it is 0.4. So he is definitely starting to open up that gap between him and second place A.J. Green as we start lap 57. A little further back, there's a lot of racing going on back here, folks. There's James Trammell. He's battling. Who is he battling there? Is that Greg Moore? Adam Elshire right behind Moore. Trammell trying to get that spot on the inside line there. There's Justin Thornlock right behind him. Elshire, he's also going to get past Moore. There's Jesse Thornlock getting behind the 11 truck. They make their way out of 4. Boy, he slides up between the 11 and the 10. Boy, that was close. We're talking about Jesse Thornlock there. It looked almost like he had to get out of it just a little bit because he definitely opened the door for Greg Moore. little further back, there's David Bonnet. Now he's running in the 16th position. He's 3 seconds behind Christopher Bugs and just over half a second ahead of Khalif. Boy, Greg Moore, where is Greg? I thought I saw him head down on, there he is. Greg Moore coming down pit road. Green flag pit stop, oh boy. Michigan might be proving to be a little difficult for the 10 truck tonight. Boy, making that green flag pit stop. He's definitely going to lose a lap, that's for sure. At this point here, definitely we're getting enough fuel to go the distance. He's the only truck. And you know, by him, it's almost like he's short pitting. This may be a strategy here, folks. And he knows that they probably can't make it to the end. And this might come back to help him out. Hopefully he's pitted soon enough that there are enough laps left that will force the rest of the field to cycle through. We're only talking 20 laps here now. And so let's see what happens in 20 laps. Now he comes out, he's in 18th position. He's 1 lap down right there with Travis Eccles, also 1 lap down. Eccles is in 19th position. And, but he's a bit of a ways behind Greg Moore. And here goes some more folks. There's Forrester on pit road. And you know what? I think Greg Moore, he might have figured it out, folks. The Elshire coming down. There's Mike Simone. He got a little bit of damage on that hood there. Let's see if he uses a faster pair to fix that. And doesn't look like he does. He's going to keep it there. Is he getting tires? He just got fuel only. Definitely playing the fuel mileage game here. Making their way out. Kevin Mahoney Jr., he continues to lead as these other drivers, they're exiting pit road. You know he's going to have to stop. And we saw when Simone came in, not everybody got tires. There's Steve Corns. Let's see if he gets tires. And we know Greg, now he used the faster pair and he's getting tires. Now Greg Moore, he also, I believe he got tires as well when he came in the pit. So now he's in the 17th position right there behind Ryan Ferraro. You know those new tires are going to be fresher. You know when folks start pitting, you can't wait too long to start to react to when they pit because they're going to have those fresher tires, and if they get ahead of you, you know, it's definitely going to help their cause. Now, look at it, he's kind of rocketing through the field there, now up to 15th position. Mahoney Jr., he's still staying out. But the longer he stays out, you know, he's just going to be, you know he's going to end up with whatever the cars that are a lap down, they're going to get that lap back. Oh boy, look at who is that? That was Steve Corns, I believe. Got a bit of a draft off the 66 truck there. But I think if he really wanted to stick with those other trucks that pitted, he should have pitted immediately to offset what they did. Because now, you know, he's going to have to stop. And I don't know that he can, you know, at the number of laps that are left, I think the rest of the trucks are going to try to make it to the end. And let's see, is he slowing down? There he is, trying to get on the binders, not get a speeding penalty. Oh, he slows it down. Hopefully it was enough as he comes down pit road. And as he does that, let's see what happens here. He's on pit road. There's Greg Moore. He's coming down the back stretch, trying to get that. Now he's on the lead lap now. You know, it's cycling around. There's Mahoney. He's on. Now he's down and away. There he is. Here comes Greg Moore. He was the first one to stop. there's Kevin Mahoney. Well, now look at that, folks. Wow. He came in and he got back out before Greg Moore could get there. And he is down in fourth position. But now the leader, Jesse Thornock, he's already on pit road. So that's going to hand it to Seba Corns. Seba Corns last pitted on 61. Mahoney pitted on 64. And Green 62. Greg Moore pitted on lap 58. And it did get him up inside the top 5, currently actually running 5th. So it really did help to move him up well into the top 10. So that was some good strategy, and he's just going to have to try to hold on now. Now Adam Elshire right behind him pitted a couple of laps later. He pitted on lap 60. So his tires are a couple of laps fresher than the 10 track. But I definitely think more short pitted just to see if he could get himself up into that top 10. You know, he'd been running back there, 16th, 17th, 18th. Oh, man, they're getting really squirrely there going through that turn. A.J. Green. Leading that group right there. Meanwhile, Seba Corns, he's gotten around Colin Forrester for the lead. Kevin Mahoney Jr. not too far behind in third position. Travis Eccles is exiting pit road. He was having a good race for a good portion of the race, but something went wrong somewhere, and he's still one lap down. Boy, he's having some trouble getting off of pit road, getting control of that 72 truck. But better be careful. If you go up above that line before you hit the blue cone, you'll actually get a black flag penalty from iRacing. And there it is right there, that blue cone and that blue stripe. Now he's able to come up onto the racing surface. Still running in 18th position, one lap down. Meanwhile, up the front, Corns and Forrester are battling out for the lead right here. Let's see, and there's Kevin Mahoney Jr. He's not too far behind. There they are, and there's Mahoney Jr. His tires are 3 to 4 laps fresher than the guys in front of him. So, Greg Moore did good to get up into the top 5. But Mahoney, boy, he really timed it just right. Now, I don't know, I didn't look at him quick long enough when he was in the pits to see if he actually got tires. He might have just got fuel, and he might think he has the pace and the tires to make it these remaining 10 laps. It's going to be lap 71 as we cross the line. And he was trying to run those guys down. Like I said, his tires are fresher. If he changed tires, definitely seems to have pace to compete with them, that's for sure. Trying to make a move under the 24. I think he's going to get him as they come to the line. It's going to be close. Right, he has scored second position. Trying to see if he can hold on. He might try to get by Seba Corns as they come out of turn 2. Let's see what happens here. They come around. And now they rock it down the backstretch. Still can't quite get by Corns and Forrester just yet. That high line's working pretty good for the 15 and the 24. under the 15 to Steve Corns. He's picked out there for a minute, then get back in line. And folks, they are quickly running out of laps. AJ Green, I'm not sure what happened to AJ. He is way back there now. He's still in 4th position. Greg Moore, boy, he's got his hands full. I think right now it's all about hanging on to, in that top 10. Man, he's got a lot of guys attacking him. Sean McLaughlin, Adam Elshire, Michael Pimpere, all right there on the 10. Boy, he's about to lose 4 positions right here as we go into turn 1. And just like that, he's back to 8th position, trying to hold on to a top 10 position. Travis Eccles down on the inside. He's one lap, actually 2 laps down, I think. Meanwhile, up the front, Kevin Mahoney Jr. Has managed to get around Cedar Corners. And they had both of them had already started pulling away from AJ Green. Green is several seconds back. Matter of fact, it's actually Colin Forrester who's actually in the 3rd spot. AJ actually fell back in 4th position, quite a bit of distance back. Just about 1.5 seconds back from the 24th spot. Let's take a quick look back in the pack to see where things are before we get to the end of the race. There's Jesse Thornlock going around Travis Eccles. James Tramel's right behind him. He is in the top 10. He's in the 10th and final position here. Who've been running right up the front the whole time, up there quite a bit anyway, and battling with the 20. Now that's a significant thing there, you know, gotta get that 10th spot. You know they're gonna be battling hard to hold on to that 10th spot. I believe the top 10 will transfer. He's keen to hold on to that for sure. Like James Tramel, he got up there a little close to the wall there. Not sure. I don't think he made contact. Although I see a little damage on the right side of that truck. He made contact with something, either the wall or another truck. And he was definitely falling back from the fire truck of Dakota Moniz. Meanwhile, up the front, Kevin Mahoney Jr. Well, he's going to get the green, the white flag next time around. Trying to hold on here. And the only person he really has to battle is Seba Corns, and that's Ryan Ferraro right behind Corns, but he's not on the lead lap. Ferraro is actually 2 laps down. So Mahoney's only competitor right now for the win would be Seba Corns. Is Corns going to be able to get back up there? I don't know, folks. Here they come. They cross the line there. The white flag should come out this time. And we get it. White flag is in the air. Kevin Mahoney Jr., Seba Corns in there. Corns, he's over a second back from the 66 truck. And that's almost an impossible distance to make up in just 1 lap. In fact, the gap is slightly growing as we speak. Back there in 10th position, James Tramel, he is there. Now he's in 10th place. David Bonnet is in 11th. And meanwhile, as we come out of turn 4 there, here comes Kevin Mahoney. He is going to take the checkered flag. Mahoney is going to be your winner here tonight at Michigan. Looks like James Trammell did manage to hang on and get that 10th spot. Moniz in the 5th position. So, but Kevin Mahoney is your winner tonight, folks, of the first playoff race here, season number 1 of last night's Truck League. Let's go ahead and get the guys up there in the winner's circle there. And we'll move Kevin up here. Let's find, we got to find Seba and Michael Pempere. Let's see if they're in the chat here. There's Michael, we'll move him up. There's Sebo. Move him up there as well, and we'll head on up there ourselves in the victory lane. Okay, folks, we're here in victory lane with our top 3 finishers, and number 66, your winner tonight, Kevin Mahoney Jr. Hey, you got a copy, Kevin?
Hey, I hear you.
Hey, man, congratulations, man. Man, you made it look easy there at the end.
And saving those tires there, but Sebo was giving me a run there at the end. He was you know, trying to draft and trying to break that, but wow, this is awesome.
I tell you, man, did you use your complete allocation of tires tonight?
Oh yeah, had to save them a little bit, but used them all up there at the end.
Yeah, man, I saw Greg Moore. I don't know if you call it short pitting or not, but he looked like he short pitted. He was the first one to come in on that last green flag pit cycle, and for a minute there, I thought he might get ahead of you. But when you were exiting the pits, and he was coming around, and you still had enough of a gap to stay ahead of him there.
Yeah, I saw his name pop up on the relative, and I was, oh no, because we were running practice earlier this week, and he can save a ton of gas. He saves his tires, and, you know, biggest competition right there.
All right, man. Well, congratulations again. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Butt Kicker, Monster Tech, Coney Setup Shops, Midwest Motor Customs, I mean, Race Motorsports TV, and then Jad putting together this league here. We got one more race to go and try to win this thing.
All right, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see you next week, and good luck to you. Hey, Seba, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you there, Tony.
Hey, man, great race, man. You were battling with them the entire time, and just a good job there, man.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the main goal was to get finish in the top 6 to get into the championship race. So I was just there lurking all day. But Kevin, he just had the best car at the end. I just couldn't keep up with him there. But anyways, great truck, great race. That caution fell at the best time in the middle of the race there for fuel. So overall, good race.
Yeah, I guess so, because, you know, it was very good chance that you guys would have went caution free on a track like that. Just so happens, I think it was James Trammell spun and brought out the caution. Like you say, I guess you were just happy to see that.
Yeah, because it put us in a great fuel position at the end that we didn't have to save like last race. So like last time that we were here at Michigan. So it made for a great finish.
All right. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Of course, Butt Kicker, Coney Setup Shop, Midwest Motor Customs, Monster Tech, obviously Tony for putting on a great broadcast as well, and then Jad for putting on this great league with a ton of great people as well.
Absolutely, man. Y'all did a great job out there tonight as always, and congratulations, and we'll see you in the championship race.
Alrighty.
Hey, Michael, you got a copy?
I do, Tony.
Hey, man, I tell you, you were getting racy with them all race long, and you're hanging in there. And, boy, I tell you, very strong finish tonight, and feeling good going into that championship round, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Talladega. I mean, it's anybody's game there. Yeah, this race was it. Last time we were here, I ran out of fuel in the last lap,
Oh, man.
so I was a little hesitant coming here this time. But like Siba was saying, that caution came out and definitely helped us out. Um, yeah, that last pit stop, I screwed up and put me way behind, and I thought I was going to finish there mid pack, but it turned out well.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations once again, and we'll let you go celebrate. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I'll give a shout out to Monster Tech, Marconi Setup Shop, Buck Kicker, of course, and Midwest Motor Customs. And thank you, Tony, for everything you do.
Well, thank you, man. You guys put on a great show. We love watching you guys battle out there, and can't wait to see what's going to happen in the season finale there. So
Absolutely. It's been fun.
Yeah, man. You guys go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Sounds good, Tony.
Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it for us here, and before we go here, let's go ahead and bring up the finishing order there. We'll bring up your race results here. Kevin Mahoney Jr., your winner. Seba Corrin second. Michael Pimpere third. Sean McLaughlin fourth. Colin Forrester fifth. Jesse Thornock sixth. Adam Ailshire seventh. Greg Moore eighth. Dakota Moniz ninth. James Trammell in the 10th position. And then we have David Bonnet 11th. Christopher Butch 12th. Jad Khalif 13th. Corey Wakefield 14th. Gerald Space 15th. Mike Simone 16th position. AJ Green finished 17th. And Ryan Ferrara in the 18th position. And I tell you, folks, that is it's been a great race here tonight. And I'm sorry, Travis Eccles. Ryan Ferrara 18th and Travis Eccles 19th. There was 19 trucks in the field, and I tell you, it was a great race here tonight. And the guys really did a great job there. And as always, we thank you for coming out and joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the race. And we'll see you next weekend for the season finale. For everyone, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.